Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock Fred.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These five are the only protection we have.
The best part of the show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Pat's weekly farts.
Breaking news.
It's very outside of the box.
Hail day.
I love Friday. Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares.
Shout out to
A to B.
Shattered Uncut. Is that you? Shattered Cast.
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shattered Cast Online.
Complete fuckers. Podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shattered Cast Uncut, episode 313. That's right, we are 313 years old. Humanity is still enslaved, and we are making them all moonwalk to America's favorite song, Bullet for My Valentine. I'm your host, Oscar Alonso, and that intro was completely and utterly fucking garbage. Joining me tonight are three of the Fearsome Four. Robert is busy fighting, apparently, Jean-Claude Van Damme there in New York. So he won't be joining us here tonight. And, of course...
We all know New York has the best karate studios.
Yep.
The dojos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Matt, for those listening, Matthew, that was just Matthew Deluxe Baldwin, our favorite podcast member. Matthew also bet Robert that he cannot do a Van Damme split within 6 weeks. So there's going to be video evidence of that. That's going to be great.
Between two trucks, too.
2020, baby. 2020 and two trucks. It's all about them twos. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of lovable and adorable, you just heard him talk. He was making some ungodly sounds before we started recording. The one, the only Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
I was not. They're lying to you. Hey there, everybody.
So much for no nut January.
I was stretching.
That nut. What
They
up?
call it.
Yeah, I pulled a muscle in my back. It hurts real bad.
Oh shit.
Doing those extreme reviews.
Mm-hmm.
I'd actually like to see that on Matt's channel.
Were you playing Spider-Man in the Transformer room, Matthew?
Extreme floor time.
What was that, Oscar?
Were you playing Spider-Man in your Transformer room?
Oh yeah, definitely. I was trying to hang from the ceiling and do some shit, but it just didn't quite work. My fat ass didn't quite just, get in the right places. So
goddamn Fort Max didn't want to hold your webbing, man. What a piece of shit.
Hey, does YouTube still have those channel trailer things?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Matt, you got to record a new one. If you got one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like a monster truck rally.
Like the preview thing when someone goes to your channel, it automatically plays. Mine's just MP10 because, fuck it, why not? But, you can...
Oh, yeah, I have one, yes. Okay.
We're going to sell you the whole room, but you're only going to need the floor.
Yeah, I need to make
doing cartwheels and shit. And shit.
And shit. No.
Speaking of shit, that's Greg from Mercy. Hey, everybody, how you doing?
Yeah, speaking of pieces of shit, starting shit in Facebook because of bullshit, it's Greg for fucking Mercy.
Shit.
Hey, that was just Ocala. That's the only bullshit I've started.
You got instructions? Nah.
Oh, I didn't start that shit.
No, I didn't say you did. I'm just
that
saying
should be the title of this podcast: How to Make a Podcast Instruction Booklet.
Mm-hmm.
Instructions
not included.
Step 1, get a computer. Step 2, turn on computer. Step 3, download Pornhub.com app.
Nobody on the internet is overusing that, especially not Robert D. He's not making tons of memes about it, but or Facebook posts about it.
When does Robert D ever go overboard with something?
Never.
That's why we love him, though. That's why we love him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a funny post. So yeah, and of course, speaking of funny, he is the clown prince of crime. Known bank robber, acquitted murderer, And of course, breaker of ladies' hearts everywhere, Mr. T2RX6, Justin.
Don't Google any of that stuff.
No, totally.
Yeah.
Google
forgot,
Justin's box. Looks what happened. Look at that.
You forgot Japan. You forgot Japan's Most Wanted.
Mm-hmm. Japan's Most Wanted. This is knockoff video. I report you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not real fan.
To this day, I still am not allowed in Japan, but fairness, I haven't tried to get back in. So, I don't know.
I mean, it's not like you film someone hanging themselves in a suicide forest like certain YouTubers, you know.
That's a lot of views.
DJ Omega. What?
That's a lot of views.
That is.
But for the wrong reasons.
Yep. That's okay. That's about the only reason we'll talk about that jackass on this podcast.
Whoa.
So, anybody get anything, Gregory?
I didn't get a thing.
Okay. A little quiet week there. All right.
Man.
TRX6, what's going on?
That's Christmas. I got some stuff for Christmas, and I'm back to being Poe.
I understand.
Okay. All right. No more balling out. T2RX6, what'd you get this week, man?
The only thing I got, which I had announced I was getting last week, is the MP Hound.
Okay. Yeah. How's it going? Is yours breaking? Like, apparently it's a piece of shit compared to everybody?
No.
Talking about it? No. Oh, that's
Just
good.
realized that like certain things don't turn in more than one direction, and like the legs have a very obvious, like when it gets here, it kind of clicks in place and turn it the opposite direction. Otherwise, you're gonna end up shearing a piece off. Like, I don't know. He's fine. Mine's fine. Who knows? I'm gonna film the review later tonight, which will be yesterday as of hearing. Well, 2 days ago, I guess, as of hearing this podcast. So who knows? Maybe next week it'll be broken. We'll see. But right now, he's fine.
Well, good. Well, good.
You should film like MP Hound riding on the back of your son's head like he's some sort of like animal, and then like cut out the the actual audio of the video and throw on some like shitty rock music like and then I'll record MP Hound will ride your child into battle. Oh, don't do that.
I think my son would destroy MP Hound. I'm pretty sure. So I'll have to take a rain check for now.
I'm pretty sure your kid can follow directions. Even if they are in Japanese.
Questionable. The number of times you have to repeat the same thing over and over in this house. Like, living in this house is the definition of insanity, where you just repeat it over and over expecting different results, and you're like, I just need to stop talking now.
How many kids are you on now?
Your kids, Justin, are faking it. They actually are trilingual.
I know, probably. They have that selective hearing. So, and we're on 2, Greg. And
yeah.
Don't need any more than that. I question people who move on from 2 because it's insane with 2. 1 is kind of insane.
Okay. Well, hey, Matthew, lover.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Undercover brother.
Yes.
Laying down under. Rest in peace to all the koalas.
Yeah, that's really shitty.
What'd you get this week?
I got the Studio Series Later Class Shockwave and the Later Class Rampage. I think it's the red one, I think. And got a nice. Yeah, I got the tire guy. The one that rolls on tires.
Yeah, did yours not come with any legs, or was that just mine?
I don't think they all come. I don't think any of them come with legs.
Oh.
I it wants to be show accurate, so I don't think he had legs in the movie, so I don't think he was supposed to have legs with the toy either.
Oh, okay. I just thought something was wrong with mine.
No. And got a little package from Lucas B. He's a listener to our show and everything. I bought Iron Factory Blitzwing. I think it's Blizzard is the third party name. I missed out on him. And he also sold me the DX9 Warm Pocket Dinobots, the 5 Dinobots they have. So he gave me a good price on those because I reviewed them a long time ago when they came out. I think I borrowed Robert D's. He let me borrow them and let me look at them. I just never bought them, and he had all of them for a good price. So he sold me those bots for a pretty decent price. And thank you very much, Lucas. And
all right, Lucas. Yeah.
Let me ask Matt though. Are you a little disappointed in them like next to a Modern Legends collection? Like they're fine, but like don't they feel too small?
The Dinobots?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know really. To be honest, I let them in their Dino mode right now. I haven't transformed them. It's been a minute since I transformed. I remember they had a lot of tolerance issues or clearance issues
real
also.
tight, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to transform them. I'm thinking they're just going to leave them in Dinobots. I think they're fine, I guess.
I feel like you can get away with them a little better in dinosaur mode. They don't really work for robot mode. I feel like they're too small next to like the modern Legends collection. Like it's the one reason I've been so badly wanting to get the Mech Fans toy Sludge, because like they're kind of like G1 Dinobots in size. I'm like, they work for the modern collection, but like I can't find that damn thing.
I have the Mech Fan toy Sludge laying around somewhere, and that is, I mean, skill-wise to like other Legends class Transformers, he's great. But again, this is Mech Fans toys, not Mechanics toys as they're called now, I guess. It's very like I've never had to take a hairdryer to a Transformer before.
Oh yeah,
I do with this one.
It's an older, they're older versions. Their plastic was not that. I mean, they've gotten better recently. Especially, I looked at their, I got their Hot Rod, their Flame Commander, and the plastic has gotten a lot better. When I started, messing around with some of their stuff, like their side swipe and their gears and stuff, it was it felt really cheap plastic, like gumball kind of plastic kind of thing. So I'm thinking that, I know that the Mech Fans Toys Dinobots are a little older. So I'm sure the plastic probably wasn't as good as it is now.
Yeah.
So, but I like them as a Dynamo. I think they do fine. I would like an updated. I would love somebody else, New Age or Magic.
Definitely.
I would like for somebody to make some,
I'd like to see some Magic Square gold and silver ones.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they haven't really put out any, that nobody from like New Age or Magic Square or Iron Factory has one, but they're War Within kind of thing going on. Thing more stylized, but I'm really surprised that we haven't seen anything from like New Age or Magic Square to give us some Legend Dinobots. But maybe down the road we might see some.
Well, I mean,
as much as sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as much as they like random chrome and clear plastic full toys, you think they'd be able to make a badass set of like toy Dinobots?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm sure eventually they will.
I was just getting that is back when we first started the show, I wasn't a fan of the Legends class third-party figures. I thought they were stupid. But after, thanks to Robert D. and the Kid Brother, they got me the Decepticon Justice Division. These newer versions of the DX of the Iron Factory figures are actually a lot more appealing. You got a lot more options with them. You no longer have like just the hand that's open just enough to hold a weapon. You have like the closed fist and open hand. You have options now, so that's why they're a little more appealing to me. They're like smaller SH figure arts, with all the accessories they come with.
I can also tell you though, like outside of Iron Factory, like if you are into G1 stuff, like the Magic Square and the New Age stuff, like it's like such this like beautiful like resurgence in like modern G1 characters. Like it's when Masterpiece hit and you're like, wow, this is awesome. Like it's like the same thing, but it's small. Like, and it's by far the most fun with Transformers I've had for years.
The quality of the plastic has gone up. I mean, one of my favorite things was the New Age Bumblebee. That little thing is so small, but it has a transformation that is really cool. I mean, it's easy. But it's intriguing and everything, and the plastic quality for especially Iron Factory has some. I don't know. They must have been somebody else before they came along, because they had their plastic quality is brilliant, and they're fun. I mean, all the New Age Magic Square, they're all just little fun, little masterpiece. I know people don't want to say they're masterpieces, but
they kind of are. They're miniature masterpieces.
Awesome.
Like they're not masterpiece line, but like. So often, like the sculpt looks good, the vehicle and robot modes.
Paint. They put tons of New Age puts tons of paint on their stuff, man.
If you haven't messed with one of them, Oscar, you definitely should. I should have sent you my spare jazz I had.
If you have a chance, man, get their Seekers, man. The New Age Seekers are fucking. They have die cast on them. I mean, God, man, come on.
Now let me I'm a Seeker fanboy, but my problem with that is I don't know. They're just like, I look at them and it's like $50, and I'm like, okay, it comes with a crap ton of stuff, but it's like at the end, I've never displayed a Seeker in his alt mode, never. Like, and it's weird me saying that because back when I had my Amp Masterpiece speakers, they came with that stand. Never displayed them in alt mode. It's always been in bot mode, and that's why like the new Iron Factory pre-orders that are up, I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm going to check these out because these are going to have a shit ton of accessories on top of that, and maybe, I don't know, man. Like right now I know Starscream and Skywarp is out for New Age, and I'm considering maybe saving up and maybe picking them up, I've seen Matt's reviews on them because, again, Secret fanboy. But, yeah, I don't know. That's something I really have to, like, think on. Because I have, like, the Magic Square Sideswipe and Red Alert, and I was, like, underwhelmed with them.
So
yeah, those were kind of the weaker molds.
Yeah, I've never messed with those molds. I will say, personally, I prefer the New Age side of things to Magic Square because it is a finish thing for me that like it feels more premium personally. I wish, like, I think New Age or Magic Square has great designs and like the engineering's great. Like I think the way they did their miniature Optimus Prime is awesome, but like I do wish that there was a better overall finish to the character. So, and like,
yeah, that's a lot of turn off for a lot of people. Magic Squares, it's that plastic quality or that plastic feel they got. It feels like, kind of feels like softer plastic, to be honest, but it's not.
And I echo what Robert said, like that. So, like, I didn't think that I was going to be in on the New Age Megatron, and then like everyone was saying like, oh, it's good, like because I thought it looked weird in the pictures. Like if you listen to whatever episode it is, I'm like, I don't know, I think I'm out on this one, and like. Like in hand and seeing it, like it's nowhere near as weird as it looked in the pictures. And I think one of the Seekers came with a upgrade affixed to it, right, or something like that.
If you buy I think if you buy all three Seekers from the like one retailer, you'll get them. I think I'm getting them. I got Thundercracker coming to me, so I think he's supposed to be coming with a new set of legs and hips and everything. But that transformation for New Age Megs is just freaking awesome, man.
Right. It's so good. It's like it's the best Megatron transformation out there.
I know.
And like it's one you can flip Megatron from gun mode to robot mode in like a few minutes without any kind of frustration. Like it's just fun, and it looks good in both modes too. So you should try it, Oscar. Really, you should.
Well, if I get my hands on a Megatron, I wouldn't mind. It's funny because I bought the MechFans Toys Galvatron, which is nothing more than a glorified upscale of Iron Factory's Galvatron from back in the day. And that is an absolute piece of shit.
Oh, you mean DX9?
DX9, yeah, sorry.
I think so.
My bad.
I'm trying to think. I mean, there's so many stuff, I'm trying to think if they had them.
Stupid.
It's the DX9 one. I think is a piece of garbage.
That's what I thought. I have that DX9, the Warren Pocket one. I don't have the MechFans.
They upsized that and the Cyclonus and the Scourge.
Oh yeah.
I think. The Cyclonus so far. Never seen the Scourge. I have the Cyclonus.
I haven't seen the Scourge. I don't think they did a Scourge yet.
I like the Magic Square Scourge. I think Magic Square made one.
Flipper?
Or Cyclonus.
Cyclonus, yes, they have Flipper? A Cyclonus, yes.
Was his name?
That was actually one of the worst ones from Magic Square, to be honest. And which they haven't done a lot of Decepticons. They've put out a lot of Autobots, but now they're finally putting in. They got their Seekers coming out. They got Reflector. They got Megatron coming out. They got the Constructicons. I'm sorry, not Stunticons. They're doing the Minosaur. But I think their worst one was actually that Cyclonus because the alt mode was just terrible looking and everything. So, but if you like it, that's cool. That's all that matters. Mm-hmm. Hey, Oscar, what'd you get, man?
Oh, well, because my sister looked at my Amazon wish list. My mom bought me the Transformers Studio Series Mixmaster.
Nice.
I mean, hey, at least I got Devastator's head. This is probably biggest piece of shit figure wise I've ever owned.
Is it? I haven't opened. I haven't reviewed mine yet.
And I bought KFC. Was it KFC? KFC Tempest when it came out. Retail. This goddamn
was
thing.
Tempest?
Cyclonus.
I got you.
The one with like no wrist articulation. That was a bad. I sold that to some poor soul. I remember, like I didn't ask for much for it.
I don't think they can give that thing away. I'll be honest.
Now probably not, but yeah, freaking. So she got me that, and I understand it. Like again, I only wanted it so I could complete the movie Devastator, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I'm currently working on our Ask World season 2 episode 1, which is almost done. I also picked up. I'm recording.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry, my wife.
I'm recording.
I thought it was the dog. Now I feel bad for saying you son of a bitch.
I thought it was a bat. Did you hear that right before? It was like
he was shaking.
Squeak. Oh, Oscar's going to jail.
Oscar's going to caught a case.
Anybody have Robert's
not
number?
Going to jail. It's just.
I'm not going to jail.
I'm not going to jail. My wife scared the shit out of me. She's just sitting in the doorway of the office, and she's just like, "Oh, hey, what's up, honey? I just got back. Let him die.
My boner.
Love you.
Love you.
Totally gonna have sex later. It's great.
I'm going to jail.
But yeah. So I picked up Spinster.
Oh, nice.
Siege
He's
Line,
a good
which
one.
I honestly looked at him as the most unappealing figure of the wave that recently came out. I have no interest in like Crosshairs. You know, I don't know who else is in this wave, but so I picked up Spinster just for the hell of it, and then I got him, and he's not bad. You know,
I love him. It's awesome.
I adore this head sculpt. For some reason, this head sculpt is fire for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, you know, what was the name of that group in the Lost Light comic books that were a bunch of Decepticons, the Scavengers?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this is really cool. I like it. It's going to be great for my Transformers Murder Mystery. I solve crabs and stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be a good one to use.
Yep.
Spinster.
And my nephew's birthday was out recently after Christmas, and I picked up for him was like these. Remember Creos?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, they still make them. They sell them at Dollar General.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah.
So I was like, oh, they still make these. And yes, I picked him up like a RID Sideswipe like armor upgrade kit, and which he pleasantly sat there and said, "No, thank you." So I was like,
"Did you punch him in his fucking teeth?"
No.
Or throat punch.
No. I powerbombed him on top of his mom's car.
Good.
And I was like, roll tide.
Roll tide. Hell yeah, roll tide, man. Hey, they gotta learn sometime. They gotta learn.
I swear I hate kids. No, but yeah, that's about it though.
Nice.
Starting to. I really want to get my hands on the other two members of the DJD. So I'm kind of like saving up on that.
Which ones you need? The big fellas?
Yeah, the big boys, yeah.
Okay. Them were awesome, actually, to be honest. Them two are very, I mean, they're the main, you know, they're mainly the whole combiner bot, but individually, man, they're really cool. They're really fun, actually, to be honest.
And I'm debating what?
Oh, no, I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
No, I was just, I'm debating getting a pocket toy set of Bumblepiss. Just because it's that aesthetic I really like. So, I don't know.
Well,
I also picked up the Chosen Prime. They had a sale. He was on sale for $5. I couldn't turn it down. Was Nightbeat from the Generations line, the Bumblebee recolor.
So, oh yeah.
Sir.
Okay.
That's a shaky boy.
There he is.
Yeah. Oh, is the Camaro one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, the recolor. Yeah, I got him. Okay. Yeah, he was a little loosey-goosey.
Nope.
What was you going to say, Greg?
Oh, I was going to say, how long have we been doing this show?
A while.
5 years. 5+ years. Almost 6 now. Going on 6 almost.
Oh, I just noticed I got an update on Twitter that RFC's celebrating 20 years of broadcasting, and they're currently right now, shout out to RFC, live streaming episode 656. So I'm trying to figure out how we're halfway to where they are in 5 years.
I know they took some breaks.
Did they?
At least one.
Okay.
And we took some drugs, so I guess.
Yeah, we haven't took a break yet. I don't think we missed 1 week since we've been.
We haven't.
That's
Pretty good
hardcore.
achievement, to be honest
That's
with you.
hardcore. Yeah, it is. I mean, that's something to say. That at least we've had at least 3
Conventions and
people
everything,
on.
we haven't missed one. It's pretty good.
At least we've had each other.
Pretty good.
Pretty.
Hey, speaking of missing anything, has anyone heard from Larry?
I have not. I think he moved. I think he went to an island or something, and he moved or something. I know he moved again. I know. I saw that.
Yeah, but okay. Was that before or after he started all those fires?
I think it was probably after him. I hope they. Man, I heard about they arrested like 200 people for starting brush fires and everything. I really hope they arrest those people and shoot them on sight. To be honest,
I just haven't heard anything from him recently.
I haven't either.
I usually get up. I usually see him post about shoes or something.
I know he used to. He hasn't done a lot of. He hasn't put a lot of his photos up. I don't think he does that anymore at all. He used to do that a lot, but I think since he, I guess, took a break or something from Transformers, because I haven't really seen him post anything he's gotten new.
Is he Luke Skywalker?
I hope not.
Is he drinking blue milk and fucking fishing with a giant spear?
I mean, isn't that
island
the
somewhere?
dream, though? Shouldn't we all be drinking blue milk and...
I don't know. I don't think that's a dream for anybody, really, to be honest.
I drink chunky milk.
That's gross.
I don't think I would like to drink blue milk fresh from an animal's teat like he does, and then
really? I think I'm
wiping
all about that
nonchalantly going, the Jedi are shit. Fucking Jedi.
Seat.
Like, I expect him to pop out an empty cup with some change, and they're going, come on. You want to donate? I'll train you. Yeah, I'm fucking Luke Skywalker.
I'm training
He
so
was
hard.
drinking that blue milk on Tatooine too, though. And the very first one.
What the hell's a Tatooine?
Tatooine, the planet.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You say it like Cody.
What?
Tatooine.
Tatooine. I don't know. I don't.
Tattoo.
Fuck Star Wars, man. Nobody cares about your shit. SJWs have ruined Star Wars. Oh no.
Who's got the hang up on that button this week?
Oh, calm down.
Oh, I am calm. I'm just asking who's got the hang up on that button.
Slow your roll.
Slow your roll, Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. We ain't got much news this week.
How about that How about that Alabama championship game?
They wasn't in it.
Are they up against the Predators?
Roll Tide.
They got the championship is Clemson and who are they playing? Who beat LSU? So I think it's Clemson and LSU for the title.
It is because OSU lost all that shit they were talking.
Yeah, but I think we got the Redskins got the second pick next week. We're going to get our next year, and I think we're going to get Chase Young. So I'm kind of excited for that.
When are you guys getting a new owner?
I don't know. We got a new coach. I'm
That's like
glad.
the
I'm
most
happy
important
for the
part.
coach.
Do you feel like the coaches have really been the Redskins' problem, or do you feel like it's the upper management forcing
Oh
things?
yeah, the owner is. The people want Snyder to sell the team. Definitely. I mean, he needs to. I'm glad he got rid of the general manager, and we're going to get a new general manager. That's going to help. So if he just stays the fuck out of the way, he's too much like Jerry Jones. Kind of like he wants to be in there, and it's like, just stop. You're the owner. Roll Tide. Just own the team. Don't fucking try to run. I mean, don't stay out of it. So, but I'm happy for the new coach we got, and we got some new stuff going. So we had the second pick, and I'm excited.
Did was it Peyton Manning? Did he re-up his contract at all?
That's a negative. He's been out for a couple years.
Or not Peyton Manning.
Eli?
Who am I
Eli?
thinking of? No, I'm thinking of Manning. That's the whole thing. Who's the cheater from the Patriots?
Oh, Tom Brady?
Tom Brady. No, it's not
What's
Brady.
that?
You're talking about Belichick?
No, not as a coach. There was
Oh.
somebody from the Patriots. They were talking about might go to the Browns if he doesn't renew his contract.
Oh, Josh. What's his last name? Shit. He's
No, somebody.
Coordinator.
No, it was a player. I saw it popped up, but you know how I give a shit about professional football. So
well, yeah, I mean, you're my go-to guy on football information.
I just thought it was funny that like the Browns are getting a new coach and probably new staff, and then they're going to get some like washed up like old player.
Oh, I mean, Brady, he's there, but they're talking about him. He's not going to come back to the Patriots, but he may go somewhere else. But
That's who it was. It was Tom Brady. Yeah.
To take over Manziel. I'm not Manziel, but Baker. I don't know about that.
Oh, you know what it was? I remember now. I saw it late at night, so that's why I kind of half remember it. It was with the bookies in Vegas. That was like a big betting thing last week.
Oh.
Like all the monies and people are betting that he's gonna go to the Browns or something.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard anything about that.
That's what I saw. Yeah, I just found it again.
Like every year, I'm always excited. It's always going to be the Redskins' years next year, but yeah. I'm glad the Eagles got beat, though. Fuck y'all, Eagles, man.
Yeah,
maybe they should get the Redskins. Maybe they should get the Redskins to coach the Browns.
I don't know. Probably not. That's not.
And then send the Browns coach to play.
Oh, y'all fired y'all's coach, too. Yeah, y'all got a new coach coming somewhere. Alrighty, let's talk about Transformers. What we got?
Well, I mean, when you lose to the Bengals as many times as they have.
Yeah, the Bengals were trash. They got the first pick next year. Alrighty. Awkward silence.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah.
I muted because I'm doing nice. Sorry.
Welcome to NFL Uncut with your host.
And I could start a podcast. I could start a podcast about football. I love football. Me and you, Justin, we'll start a football podcast, man.
Why don't you guys start one? We can put it on the channel.
I don't know. Justin don't really watch football that much. I don't think.
Not as much as I used to. We don't have live TV anymore, so we pick and choose what we can see. So.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we got rid of our satellite. We got rid of direct, and we're doing Sling, and we're watching Netflix. I've been watching. Has anybody seen iHorror? I'm sorry, iZombie. Has anybody watched that?
But I haven't seen
Yeah, the entire series.
Yeah, I'm watching that right now. I'm on season 3 right now. It's pretty good. Yeah,
I loved it.
I like it.
How is Sling?
It's fine. I mean, it's not the greatest, but you know, it's fine. You know, we get one of the packages like $25 or $30 a month. You can order more stuff. You can order movies actually on the Sling, but it's cool. I like it. It's fine.
We had DirecTV now for a while, and I think it's AT&T now or something like that. And like the service just like it would cut out constantly. Like with really good internet in our house, like it would constantly cut out. And we had after that we quit that and we went to the PlayStation TV, which was awesome. But then they're like, "Yep, we're shutting it down." I'm like, "Oh, well, there goes that." And then we just we're just haven't re-upped anything. So
yeah, we were paying $180 for our satellite.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
And that's not internet either. So we had to cut that down. We cut it down to we're paying like maybe $40 I think for Sling right now, and we do Netflix, which we've been watching a lot of Netflix. I think we have not Apple TV, but Amazon Prime.
We have that too.
And everything.
So it's like you have plenty of options. So like for football, I just have to look online to find where I can find someone who's streaming it somewhere and or stream basically.
Doesn't Hulu have options?
They do.
Yeah, they have a live TV.
Yeah,
also.
they do. But so it came down for us that like Hulu offered like football and stuff, but didn't offer like the other channels that we actually care about. So that cut that one out for us. And then we're going to do Sling, and they're like, you can get all your local channels. We're like, perfect. And then they're like, with a HD antenna. I'm like, I can do that without Sling.
Yeah, we had to buy an antenna. We had to buy an antenna to get the local channels. And then We may have to get another. We bought one thing for like $30, and it didn't get very many channels. We went up and bought another one for 60, and it still doesn't get Fox and everything. So we may have to jump up to like almost like a $70 or $80 antenna just to get the locals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's why, like, when Sling said that, I was like, I mean, I can do that myself. I don't need Sling to do that. So yeah, that put that out of the realm of possibility for us.
Realm.
Well, Hulu has that deal with Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whatever the ESPN thing is. But then if you pay, there's a way to structure it that you can go through, and if you order it in a certain order, you can get like the premium Hulu service for like $5 more a month. I saw like a life hacker article or something about it.
I'll have to look at that. So
yeah, if I can find it, I'll send you the link. Because I have, we have Disney Plus. I have Netflix, but that comes free with my phone. I pay like an extra $1 a month to get 4K Netflix. Since all my TVs are 4K now.
We got Disney Plus too for free for being on Verizon. So
we kind of did the opposite. We went and downgraded to standard definition Netflix because we're like, yeah, it's fine. You know, like we don't really notice this on a lot of.
Can't really tell the difference. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it went from paying like what $10 a month to paying $1 a month for better.
Yeah. I mean, if you get it for free with your thing, that's great. So.
Well, because Kit was paying for it for like a year and a half, and then I just happened to like read the fine print on a billing statement, and I was like, "Wait a second, Netflix has been here the whole time for free, and no one ever told me." They didn't make a big deal by adding it to my plan. So so we wasted $160, $70 on Netflix.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
I have Spectrum, just, talking about cable. I want to go to. I have Spectrum, which is like, used to be Time Warner. I think Charter and Time Warner and whatever Spectrum now. And I pay for internet, and then we do internet cable through Spectrum. So we use the apps, the Spectrum app. Everything works great. All of our streaming, everything is perfect. Except for the Spectrum app. And whenever I call and I'm like, hey, why is my cable, why is it all fuzzy? And they're like, we'll send somebody out to look at it. It's your connection or something. And I'm like, no, it's just this app. No, we'll send somebody out. Are you available at 4:30 a.m. on a Tuesday?
Yes.
Well, who isn't?
No.
Why wouldn't I be?
Well, they're not I'm exaggerating, but
no, I understand.
They just use that tactic. They're like, we'll send somebody out at the most inconvenient time to solve a problem that's not the actual problem. So I don't know. I might cut. I'm looking for another cable option because we only watch 5 channels, really. But it's nice to be able to turn it on and not know what you want to watch and just turn something on.
I agree with that.
Because with channels, you have to think. At least to start, you have to pick something and then let it go. And with cable, you can just turn it on and be like, okay, I'm going to sleep. Oscar, you want to talk about your TV?
He just went to the bathroom.
Oh. Or did he?
No, he went to take a poop.
This is one of those. It's like one of those TV commercials. He actually snuck off to go order Sling.
We need Oscar here so we could get the promo code for our Sling TV on our episode.
Yeah, we do need to.
All right, whatever.
Sling is all right. It's fine. It'll do. I think we're going back to direct or something. There's a direct mobile, or I don't know is it direct mobile or something, or a streaming kind of a thing for direct, but it's not as much as what we're paying, and we may go back to that. I don't know.
Isn't that kind of a bitch about all these services though? While we're waiting on Oscar, isn't it sucky that they're like, thanks for being a long time customer, you get to pay more, and they're like, you're a brand new customer, here's this amazing deal that's only available to you right now.
Direct's got a thing for right now, I think for a year or two or something, like $49 for as many channels we have, and I think a free Cinemax and HBO for 3 months or something, and blah blah this and everything. And yeah, we've been we have been direct for like years and years, and just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And meanwhile, they're like, you've been here 10 years. Well, we want to honor your commitment to our company by making you pay triple.
$180 for fucking God. I was like, what the fuck? And we don't watch. I mean, as many channels we have, I probably maybe 5 channels that I watch all the time. The rest were just, just shitty channels I don't even watch. It's just like, we don't need that shit. I like Netflix. Eventually, they come out with new stuff all the time. But, I've been watching stuff that I probably would have never watched before. And I've been liking it. It's pretty cool. Like I said, the iZombie is pretty good. I like it. I think everybody should check that out. The C-dub kind of show.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I've read about it, but I don't. It was a comic too, right?
Yeah, something. It's based on comics. Yeah, yeah. It's pretty good. I like the girl. She's hot. She's pretty hot. Alrighty.
Well,
he must be taking a dump, man.
while we're waiting on Oscar, so
there he is.
I was gonna tell you what happened to me at work.
Go for it.
I had an Iron Man, Spider-Man MCU moment at work. I was working with a younger person,
and then you got down on one knee, punched the ground. Is that what you're talking about?
She was like, I'm gonna need the suit back. It's like, but I'm nothing without this name tag. No, there was a milk snake, and it's like black and red striped, and she's like, that thing's evil. I'm like, randomly, I'm like, okay. She's like, have you ever seen that old movie Beetlejuice? And I'm like,
that fucking bitch.
Yeah, I remember. I watched it as a child.
I was like, that was my childhood.
Should have watched that.
You ever seen that old movie Beetlejuice?
You throw puncher? I think that should have got a throw puncher.
Did you at least mush her in the face and say, watch your goddamn mouth?
No. I said, may I go to the restroom, ma'am? No. It's weird working with younger people.
Young people. So should we do some Transformers? Want to do some
Sure.
36 minutes in the show?
Why not?
Let's do some Transformers.
Talking about fucking sports and then cable companies, prizes.
What else do you guys want to talk about?
Deals?
Streaming radio? No.
I taught Kit how to use the Alexa intercom or paging system where you can page from the phone. And she just had Alexa scream in my ear, "Hey, old man, have you ever seen that movie Beetlejuice?"
Make her sleep in the car tonight. No, I'm kidding. Speaking of not kidding, Shockwave Lab, beam effects, and hole fillers. Giggity.
Oh, I should have put them in the other order. Hole fillers and then beam effects.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't see these.
I'm guessing those work Masterpiece too. I mean, it says Siege, but I think it's the same thing. It's a 3mm plug.
They might, but I don't know. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
I really like these types of things. Like I think these like little like these little effect parts just really sell the toy to me a lot of times. Like it's the thing, like Figure Arts did it well, and like it really brings like that action pose to life. So
yeah, the playability is awesome.
Yeah, and like these little hole fillers, like they're fine. Like I don't care either way, but
yeah,
it's fine. That's fine with me. I do think it's an easy little cash grab to make things better, but yeah, it's not bad. I understand the purpose.
Yeah, I love the blast effects. I think it's so much playability added to it, and so much kind of character to the character and everything. And just especially when I love taking pictures of Transformers and stuff. And when you had a little bit. I do it once in a while.
How'd you start doing that?
Last week.
No, you should share some with us.
I should. I thought it'd be fun to take. But to add on, when you take a picture of a siege, Transformer, and then you add on the blast effects, I think it adds a lot more to the picture and everything.
So. Oh, I definitely agree. And like, if you are a person who does the dioramas and things like that, like that's a huge like benefit to, the what you can do with a figure. Like I really like it.
Exactly. Yeah, the whole covers, or the Micromaster thing. That's cool. I'm not gonna get those, but that's pretty cool if someone's, I guess somebody was bitching and complaining about the big hole in the chest, and so they're like, okay, well, here's here's the filler for you.
I mean, it's an easy enough fix. It's probably cheap. I can't imagine that these things actually cost that much money to get the little hole fillers, So it's fine.
It's like a solid $20.
Yeah.
For the hole in your $10 toy.
Yeah, probably. So, I mean, and this is the type of thing with like 3D printers now. Like, if you have one, you could probably crank these out dirt cheap.
Yeah, but are they magnetic?
Could be.
If you 3D print them. These are magnetic, Justin. You're paying for science.
That's true. And who doesn't want to pay for science?
Flat earthers.
Oh, that's right. So what's next, Oscar? What do we got? This is a short episode. We need to get back to this cable talk. I mean, that was only 3 minutes.
No, we do not need to get back on this goddamn cable talk. God damn it.
Oscar, do you have time to discuss your cable package right now?
I don't have cable.
Okay. Well, maybe we should discuss it so we can figure out which package is right for you.
No, we should not.
You just give me your zip code and what you're interested in on television, and I can pull up the current promo codes. Do I have your authorization to open up your account and see what?
No, sir, you do not have my authorization to access my CPNI. Just fix my fucking bill. That's what I used to hear at AT.
Do you have a minute to talk about Jesus, Oscar?
What about my cousin?
Is he still in jail?
Boing flip. Bounce it back at you, man, because I'm good.
Oh, I just couldn't think of anything. I didn't want to offend you. It's like he's still
is he still Greg,
is he still is that son of a bitch still boosting cars and sucking dick down in Miami?
You fucking know, man. YOLO. Woo! YOLO Bumblepiss from Yolopark.
My God, this thing's...
The thing's huge. I didn't realize from the pictures how big it actually is, and then, yeah,
we talked about him earlier, a couple of weeks ago. We only saw the 2 pictures, like the first 2 pictures. That's the only thing we saw. We didn't see the huge old leg and arm.
I mean, I gotta give them credit. All the little moving things as you manipulate the arm and or the knee joint and stuff. That's pretty awesome. That's
oh yeah,
really cool. And if you are the person who's complaining that these are they don't transform, come on, get over it.
You shut the fuck up because this is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty awesome. It's huge. I can't argue with the people who are this is going to be expensive. Yeah, it probably is, but I mean, this is one of them high-end type collectibles, that
who needs kids? You can have this.
And this is something that other properties out there do things like this with these expensive, kind of art piece toys more than actual you're not taking a hot toy and putting it out on a desk like it's an action figure, this is the equivalent with a much more complex looking thing.
But for a Transformer fan, I think the people, and mainly that grapple about this stuff, is well, they should be making this stuff for $20.
Oh yeah, I know.
We're Transformer fans.
Everything should be $20 to Transformer fans.
So unless that's a small arm in hand.
Even though this is 3 feet tall and 75 pounds.
Mm-hmm. It's not fair. They should be making that stuff for us. And it's well, they are making stuff for y'all. When you pay for what you get. When you pay for a $20 toy, that's what you're gonna get. You're not gonna get something like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's just plain. But some people just don't kind of grasp that. I want this for $20. Player. This thing is huge. Unless that's a small arm, unless that's a small hand and arm, this thing's pretty big.
Just someone's kid. Yeah, bring my 6-year-old over. Come here, boy. Put your arm on the table. What this could be, if anyone that buys it, is probably the most ultimate conversation starter.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down. You know, like, what is that thing? Well, Bob, that's a $900 transformer that can pose. Yeah. Yeah. Also, fun fact, the UPS guy that delivered it threw his back out, sued the company for workers' comp.
No shit.
But it's... God, I mean... Man, I've seen my share of Optimus Primes in my ears. Wow, that's a big bitch right here, man. Oh, damn.
I know we're kind of light on news this week. Did anyone see that Hasbro gave the license to G.I. Joe to the company that's making those Fortnite figures now?
Jazzwares.
Yeah.
Jazzwares, yeah. Supposedly, it consists of designers that used to make Marvel Legends back in the Toy Biz days.
Yeah, it's Jazzwares.
Yeah, I haven't messed with it really, but everybody says like the one Fortnite character is like a really good beachhead. I think they said, or
no, it's Firefly.
Firefly. Yeah,
I have him.
Is he good?
I have. You want him? I'll send him to you. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I wonder if he's good because like I really do feel like that line needs something.
No, it needs like G.I. Joe line really needs some CPR. Like, desperately. They're not bad.
Wait,
I mean, they don't.
You said vehicles, right?
They're doing the vehicles. I just saw that they got the license.
Yeah, they're doing vehicles, I think.
So not like a new line of action figure?
No, I think it's just the vehicles. I'm sorry. I was in the middle of something else.
It's a weird decision. I don't know how I feel about that then.
Hold on a second. I'll find the link and send it to you. It was on Yojo or whatever that is.
Weird. Yeah, send that to me.
I mean, one guy made a ripcord off a Marvel Legends Killmonger figure.
Oh, that's cool.
I saw that custom.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we at? Are we talking about the Walmart listings yet?
No, we're still on G.I. Joe.
Okay. Sorry. Roll Tide.
How do you spell that company?
Jazzwares.
Find out what that means to me. RESPEC2. No? Nothing? Okay. No, Aretha?
Suck it to me, 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 just a little bit.
Okay, hold on. Spell that one more time.
Whoa. Don't get too loud there.
It's like
Jazzwares. Jazzwares.
Okay. I was trying to remember what you said, and then everybody started talking. Everybody being...
talk more if you need me to.
No, that's fine. I just was trying to look it up to help Justin out here, but...
Dude, that thing is 60 centimeters tall. The YOLO Prime. Wow.
Man, I hate you guys.
Why?
Right.
I quit.
History.com reports, and I'm bringing up the link now.
You should quit.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, you look it up there, Oscar Alonso. At 734 Esplanade Street, Ocala, Florida.
It's Empanada Avenue, you fucking racist.
Empanada.
So this comes from histank.com. Jazzwares acquires Hasbro G.I. Joe license. We have received a reliable word regarding a confirmed partnership between Hasbro and Jazzwares for the G.I. Joe franchise. At the moment, we do not have a lot of information regarding the license agreement, but we can confirm that the big reveal is set to take place during this year's Toy Fair. Since Hasbro is directly manufacturing G.I. Joe toys, it is likely that Jazzwares will continue from the accessory front. These kind of agreements are not new for both companies. They worked together recently for the Nerf toy line, where Jazzwares produced additional accessories for the hit action series. Jazzwares' 4-inch and 6-inch toys lines for the Fortnite franchise is a super hit amongst Fortnite fans and G.I. Joe fans alike. what the two companies are cooking under wraps will surely be a surprise this year. So it sounds like they're going to be doing accessories. It may be vehicles. It may be, I don't know if they made figures. That'd be pretty sweet, but it doesn't look like they are. Sorry, Justin. I mean, G.I. Joe desperately needs it.
It does.
Oh, it updated. They updated at 8:00 this morning with another post. Jazzwares acquired Wicked Cool Toys, which I guess made Micro Machines.
Oh, nice. Really? Okay.
Yeah, so at the Nuremberg Toy Fair, they're going to be showing Angry Birds, Back to the Future, Benjamin the Elephant, whatever the fuck that is, Blackpink, DC Comics stuff, Disney, Fortnite, G.I. Joe, Ghostbusters, Halo, Harry Potter, Marvel, Micro Machines, Microsoft, My Hero Academia, whatever the fuck that is, Nerf, which they've made Nerf stuff in the past, I think, for Hasbro, Paw Patrol, Peppa Pig, PJ Masks, Pokemon, Power Players, Rick and Morty, Roblox, Sailor Moon, Scooby-Doo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Trolls, and WWE. But I think...
What about the ball from 1987?
Hasbro owned all that stuff.
Well, they don't own WWE. That's Mattel still, right? Or did it switch?
I thought that they owned that. I was pretty sure they also had the license to Ghostbusters now, so I'm a little confused.
Well, and they got Peppa Pig when they got when they bought Death Row, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was they got Snoop Dogg, and Peppa Pig was like a little thrown in.
Stray day. Yeah. What about the ball from 1987?
I think that falls under Finding Nemo. So yes.
I like a good Finding Nemo. I like Wall-E.
But there's a distinction in Disney, in parentheses, under or beside Disney, Frozen 2, and then Frozen Olaf. So I guess there's a distinction there. I thought he was just a character. I don't know.
Who knows?
Alrighty.
This certainly raises the question of whether Jazzwares will actually manufacture G.I. Joe figures. It isn't unlikely since Hasbro is already giving their IPs to manufacture toys by other companies, akin to how Disney operates. So, I don't know.
Well, if you do that, then give it to some of the people like the Acid Rain people, for Christ's sake.
Well, I mean, hey,
if
G.I. Joe picks up, if they have some plans and it picks up, they might give it to every Tom, Dick, and Harry with a factory like they're doing right now in China.
It's just interesting because I know, like, when they did the Shapeways thing, where they're like, announcing our partnership with all these people, and it's like, but you can't, like, there were such these, like, rigid, what you can and can't do with their property, like, which always seemed really weird because, like, some of the best stuff you have could come from these people, So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what Jazzwares does, or is allowed to do, not even just what they do.
Remember way back when they did that, and there was a stipulation they couldn't make anything sexual, and everybody was like, ooh, who would do that? That's disgusting. And then all of a sudden that company makes those RC breasts, and everybody's all about it.
Yeah.
How the times have changed.
I think they're still making a G.I. Joe movie. Aren't they making a Storm Shadow or a Snake Eyes movie?
Snake Eyes movie, yeah.
I think so.
Okay. That's weird. It's kind of weird that I don't know what they're doing with G.I. Joe.
Well, I mean, obviously making the Snake Eyes movie feels like a last-ditch effort to get people interested in it, which is sad because, like, he's a ninja, Snake Eyes is the most popular character, blah, 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 like, 1,000,001 reasons why Snake Eyes sells G.I. Joe stuff, right? But, like, at the same time, like, that sucks. Like, there has to be a way to make G.I. Joe appealing to the masses, I don't know. I feel like
Snake Eyes is cool, but he was never, like, my favorite.
I admit I liked
Storm Shadow
Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow as a kid. Like,
mine was
my
Gun
favorites.
Ho.
You like Gun Ho? Really?
I like Chuckles.
Man, Justin said, you're disgusting, dude. You like Gun Ho?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like Chuckles. Remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Wild Bill. I like Wild Bill driving that helicopter or flying that not driving, flying that helicopter.
I like rock and roll, man.
I don't know if I had a favorite G.I. Joe character. I thought Serpentor was always pretty cool. I like Cobra Commander because his voice, because he voiced Starscream.
Of course.
So.
But who doesn't like Cobra Commander? Cobra Commander is awesome.
I liked Gun Ho and Quick Kick, and Shipper. Those were like my little squad when I was.
Oh, Shipwreck! Yeah, the little parrot and stuff. Oh yeah, I like Shipwreck too. He's pretty cool.
I like the stereotype squad, like Spirit and Quick Kick.
Oh my god.
Racist.
Well, no, I was just thinking, like, they did have like some really stereotypical characters.
They did.
I think like Major was it Major Blood? Or was it Major Blood? Destro was always pretty cool. Lady J was, they had so many characters. I don't know. I never really grew attached to one character in G.I. Joe. I love watching G.I. Joe, but I just didn't, a character just really didn't, touch my heart like Starscream did.
Didn't touch my heart.
Matt, what you're going through right now with G.I. Joe
figures? Didn't touch my heart on. I couldn't really quite understand what you said, Matt.
Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
I just like to hear whatever. I do this to my wife all the time too. I'm like, I'll just say like whatever random thing I think I heard her say. Like I'm like, I know for a fact you didn't say that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there.
Justin, you know how to hear what Matt's really saying, right? You just turn on the subtitles.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
God bless you, Matt. I love the subtitles on your episodes. It's one of my favorites.
I was surprised I didn't get a lot of hate. I didn't get a lot of hate for it. A lot of people agree with me. I'm like, that's not true. That's not funny though. It's not really funny. What was you saying, Oscar? I think you said something, Oscar, or something like that.
No, it's not important.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, Oscar.
Oh.
No, let's not move on. Oscar, what were you gonna say?
No, it's just what the way he feels about G.I. Joe figures is the way I feel about Transformer characters. Like I don't have a single one love. The shit's
really?
different every month. Yeah, I said it on your thing.
I know. I was gonna say everybody needs to go check out Round 30 with me. I started back up the Round 30 with Mr. Oscar, and it was
and then we met Graham from Collector 75. I was like, oh, my name's Graham.
I love Graham. Good guy.
Yeah, he's one of the OGs. He's a good guy.
Is he still a postman?
I don't know. I never knew he was.
Yeah, he was.
Back in the day.
I don't know.
So like, funny story. No, to me it's funny. So like back in the day when I was just watching a lot of Transformer reviewers, and Graham was one of them. I told myself like I want to look up like the biggest oversized Transformer ever. Like who's done one? And then I was telling Matt on sitting in 30 that Graham Collector 75 did this huge Bruticus G2 Bruticus set. Where like I want to say Brawl was like maybe the size of an American football.
Like, I remember that review. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like Onslaught was there. It's like, here we go, put it together, and I'm like, oh my god, I want it, but of course, that thing's very hard to find out. If it is, it's probably expensive as fuck. Yeah, that's like a lot of the first reviewers I watched besides Justin was the Collector 75 as well as Bolt Matrix. So
yeah, I used to just.
Did you watch the Ray I Love Mess guy? You remember him? I don't know if you.
Who?
I remember him.
I Love Mess was his YouTube. He always did he did G1 a lot, and then like Beast Wars were like two things he really loved. So he's a good guy. Wonder whatever happened to him.
No, I never heard of him.
Yeah, I remember I used to put on Graham's channel and just like some random knockoff and just let it play. And I'd be like, I just came back from my mom's loft.
This is true.
He's a good dude, man. I had a good time with him. He was on a while back, and but he was a really good time. He's a good guy. It's an honor to have him. It was an honor to have him on. I was like, man, he's got a lot of subs. He's funny. He's awesome.
He's so proper.
Yeah, they all are over there.
He was the first British reviewer I kind of made fun of. Not really made fun of, but like like I found myself like kind of repeating shit that he said to Kit. Like, it's like I can't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered to get all the bits from my mom's left.
Sounds exactly like him. All right, what we got next?
So yeah, so I got this one from Poundland. What is next? Is it questions?
Do we talk about the Walmart listings?
The Walmart listings for Transformer Earthrise figures.
Did you say Transformers?
Figures. This is the new and exciting new release for the Earthrise line. And thanks to the 2005 board member JT Prop 17, we can also share for you the receptive EAN codes and confirmed listings via Walmart mobile website. So supposedly the newest additions are going to be Quintesson Alicon, right? Those are the guards.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Airwave.
Who's Airwave? Is he?
I think it's a base. So one of those micro machine, or not micro machine, micromaster machine, or little base things. I think.
I just was thinking that he might be a air fryer. Shout out to Dust. Check
I
out
think
the new
Airwave.
Transformers Generation Airwave. He's an air fryer that turns into a robot.
I think he's like the airplane set or the airport set.
Okay, yeah, cool.
But it's a different name. But I think that's who everybody thinks it's going to be.
Yeah.
Airwave. Transform and stop Megatron. You got it, Prime. In 5 to 10 minutes, I'm taking it.
I'm gonna make this fucking chicken taste so moist.
Don't forget to jostle the basket halfway through.
What's with the WFC?
War for Cybertron.
Yeah, but like, why is that there if it's Earthrise?
I don't.
I don't know. That's what this line is. They call it Siege. Siege was called War for Cybertron also.
Interesting. Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's a arc like how didn't the last one have 3 parts to it? Like
yeah,
it was an overall
Battle Wars, Titan Returns, and
Power
of Primes. Yeah, Pat of Primes.
Yeah, but wasn't there a branding over the whole thing, or maybe not?
No, I think it was I think it was called the Prime Wars trilogy or some shit.
Oh yeah. Prime Wars trilogy. Yep.
So
I just remember Powder Primes.
Powder Primes. But yeah,
Bobs and
so
Bits.
they have an RC is coming out also. Yay! And then my boy Smokescreen is getting an official deluxe release store-wide. That'll be an exclusive.
Well, that's just weird that we had a smoke screen from the it was a Generation Select smoke screen, but
It was
Which wasn't
Prowl,
bad.
right? Like that Prowl mold that they've recently released.
yeah, it was a Prowl. Yeah.
So it's
And it's
probably
good
gonna be
mold,
the
too.
same thing, right? Like, or...
What Prime?
No, I think it's gonna be a whole new mold probably.
But Prime.
I think it's cool we're getting the Alicons. I mean, whoever thought we would get these, in a series?
I want to say Impossible Toys make them.
I think so, but they didn't. Yeah, they transformed. I'm sorry. Was it Impossible Toys or was it I think it
Impossible Toys made the Quintessons.
Yeah, but they
made
made
the
the
Alicon
Alicon
too?
also.
Yeah, they made Alicon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And they transformed.
RC, I hope she's the new mold because I mean they reused. They made the Combiner one. And it was not that good.
That's gonna. No, I read about this one too. This is gonna be a recolor of the Optimus.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool if we get a
Who's
new
watching
mold.
Rachel Maddow?
My wife. Sorry.
What
Is it too loud?
do you mean recolor of the Optimus?
I was being facetious.
Oh.
Justin, check the chat.
I gotta check the chat too. Can I check the chat too?
No.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
Hold on. It didn't download. Hold on, man. What the
So
hell's going on?
I'm excited that we're getting the Alicon. That's pretty cool, and I hope we get a new RC and a new smokescreen mode. So it's weird that they're starting with smokescreen though.
Yeah.
They start with Prowl and then they go down the line. But that's cool. I mean, I hope we get a new thing for smokescreen. That'd be pretty sweet.
I hope they don't go crazy with that shitty fucking battle damage paint.
Oh, for Earthrise, they're still doing. I mean, I think Hoist has some on him. I think did Wheeljack have some on him too? I don't know, but certain ones I've had already have the space mud on them already. So.
That's Airwave. I put Airwave in the chat. That's the Airwave toy, the original. Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
That's one of the ones I had. I had that one, and I had the Fire Station.
Okay, nice. Cool.
Another parts former then, just like that one dude they already had planned out.
Okay.
Yeah, Corker.
Cool beans.
That's the one thing, like I've been debating a lot, like how into Earthrise I'm gonna get, because like I kind of feel like it's interesting. It'd probably be stuff for a YouTube channel that is, you know, relatively simple compared to an MP transformer, you know, like relatively inexpensive comparatively too. But like I like that space sludge on the car, like just kind of that bothers me so much. Like I hope it's on places you can use some alcohol and rub it off and just not deal with it anymore, but like I wish it wasn't there. I really
Justin,
I love it.
No, I think it just looks sloppy on a lot of them.
Gives it character.
No, I don't think so. I'll give it my own character if I want to put that on. Other than that, I want it to look nice.
Well, you can take it off. I mean, yeah, you can put on alcohol or rubbing alcohol, and it will take it off most of the time. So,
Justin, as someone who spent a few years putting on alcohol and just rubbing it off to forget it ever existed, that's not the answer.
Well, that sucks.
Nah. Every wave of Transformers after that Reveal the Shield Jazz wave, I would go home and put on a bunch of alcohol and rub one off, and then
still remember the next day. God damn.
Yeah, you rub that off. Yeah.
I forget which sock I used.
Yeah, PetSmart.
That's the worst, you know. Absolutely.
When you pick up the wrong sock, like,
They're like, these aren't my snow boots. These are my socks. These are my special socks.
That's sticky. They're so hard and crusty. But yeah, I'm excited for these. I think they're pretty cool.
That's just my eczema, Matt.
I think it's gonna be pretty cool to get these and everything. I think they should be coming out soon. I've seen reviews over some of the early, the wave 1 of the Earthrise stuff. So they probably may be hitting stores soon. Probably either next month, probably.
I'm surprised.
So,
they do have pre-orders up on BBTS for this.
Yeah, I just want, out of the new set coming up for Earthrise, I'd like to get my hands on a hoist and wheeljack. Because even though his legs look really hollow in the promotional photos I've seen, I still think he'll be better than like the Combiner Wars edition that we got of him last time.
Oh, wheeljack?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I feel
definitely.
like the whole set looks better than, what we've seen previously. I don't know. This is definitely one that I might. I don't know. I have to figure out what I want to do here.
And again,
for sure.
And I'm not trying to be the Hasbro champion. That, of course, is Matt's illustrious honor. But for me, it's the Siege line has been a major step up from what we had.
Oh fuck yeah, definitely.
One of my favorite ones to fiddle with is Springer. And then now it's Spinster, which is Spinster's a fun little figure for a character I never gave two shits about. So like I'm excited to see what Earthrise will bring, but I don't want to get my hopes up too much because it's like, oh, now we're getting a Voyager class Starscream as a jet.
Yeah.
So why are we not starting off with Conehead Seekers? The Coneheads are going to be a 3-pack, another ring. Okay, great. Yeah, fuck this shit. Like, I ain't lying to you, dude. I probably won't give two shits about those Seekers from the Hasbro line.
I'm excited for Starscream.
I'm glad you are, Bubba, but it's just...
Bubba.
It's the way he should have been released back during the classic days, But they were too busy making Optimus Prime and Megatrons out the ass.
This is an upscale of the classics, looks like, from
it does
Starscream.
Look like it, the way like the chest kind of sits there hollow without like a head.
Yeah, the legs look like they're going to transform the same way and everything. So we'll see. Hopefully, I'm excited. The Coneheads, I'm really excited too. The 3-pack, I think that's pretty smart. I think I would love to get some Deluxe or Voyager Insecticons. Maybe Deluxe Insecticons. That'd be pretty cool. They did a 3-pack of those for the Earthrise.
I think I will go in on Optimus and the 3 actual G1, cartoon characters. I think I will avoid Hoist and Starscream Grapple and Starscream for now, because I'm not sure.
Oh, Grapple looks really good. I think that's one of the better ones out the first series, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I agree or not. I can't tell.
And that Prime, I don't like the trailer looks cheap.
I don't like the trailer too, but I was kind of wondering if there's a way to finagle the Fans Project one on there.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
The trailer looks like shit in robot mode. Looking at the product pictures of it, the fact that the rear wheels are just on 2 little sticks hanging down.
Yeah, they look terrible. It looks really Dollar Tree kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, the Fans Project one, if you could. Yeah, the Botmo looks decent.
On the other hand, maybe I avoid Prime. If I see him in the store, pick him up. And then maybe I kind of pick and choose things that are fitting with the old classics that may work here. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta think about this a lot. A lot. Because I'm looking I have that MP... No. What is it? Whatever the miniature MP10 is. And that thing's freaking awesome. And if it looked good next to these figures, I'm I'm okay with that. It might look too good next to them though, right? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm at least gonna buy in on the deluxes, I think. Let's see. We'll go with that for now. We'll see. And we'll determine the other things later. But it's it's nice to feel kind of excited about a Hasbro product and
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Siege line is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
All right, we're done.
I mean, they can only do so much with the Siege line, right? But I would prefer more obscure characters to be released.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Okay.
Time Returns gave us, the Target, Trigger Happy and all those other ones that
but
I
they
never
weren't
thought.
Headmasters. You know what I'm saying? They were Target.
Yeah, right. That's true. I mean, that's understandable. I mean, that's what a lot of people were upset about. It's why are they making them Headmasters? But I can understand why they. But they threw us. They were really good. The ones they gave us were really good. I thought Titan Returns was a good line out of the Combiner Wars and Powder Primes. Titan Returns was my favorite one out of those.
Powder Primes.
But yeah, it's my favorite out of those 3.
I tell you what, man, I think what soured my love with Titans Returns was the absurd amount of highbrows I saw out here in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! Was I tired of seeing that man's fucking face everywhere I went to? All right, what we got here? We got a Rodimus Prime. Oh, cool. We got a Trigger Happy. Oh, pretty cool. A highbrow everywhere.
Yeah, I forgot. There was I forgot one of the shelf warmers for those. Hardhead was a shelf warmer over here. Skull Cruncher was a big shelf warmer. Where I'm out around my area, I think. Stuff so.
Roll Tide, motherfucker.
That's all the news we got, folks. We ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, we could do a quick question, unless you guys want to talk about cable packages.
No, we're good. We're done.
Hey, Oscar, you picking up any of those McFarlane DC figures?
I have been contemplating maybe picking up the animated Superman to see what that feels like, because I have his My Hero Academia All Might figure. That's an anime.
Yeah, I know.
It's not bad per se, but I'll see, because I mean it's a whole. So the thing with McFarlane figures, my experience with them, I have the Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero. Maybe the thing is, maybe I got a bum figure, maybe I didn't, but the ankles got really loose real fast, and it's not as what happens is when you fuck with a Marvel Legend for too long and you pick up a McFarlane and you're like, oh, this is a little stiff,
well, these are designed with ultra action.
Ultra action.
No, sorry. Ultra articulation with up to 22 moving parts.
Yeah, well, so are the Mortal Kombat figures, and
I'm looking at Superman right now on BBTS.
Yeah, they have it animated. Well, this wave has like an animated Batman, animated Superman, and then a comic book Batman and Superman. Then they have Superman in armor, Batman in armor.
They have the Batmobile build-up vehicle, which is weird.
I think it's stupid, but it's original at the same time because no one ever. I mean, DC, when Mattel had DC, the first time they did a collect and connect that was not a figure was for the Batman versus Superman movie, where you could build a replica of the Bat grapple. So I think this is kind of unique.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so it's like I think this is kind of unique that they're doing it, but the thing is, if I see it in stores, maybe I'll pick it up because they're probably going to be on the $19.99 border there for a Walmart anyway.
The normal figures are $19.99 a Big Bad Toy Store, and then the ones with the piece are $24.99. Because
Spin Master also released their version of because they picked up some of the licensing to do some stuff too. So they have like they're more basic figures, like the old I'm sure everyone's seen their fair share of Aquaman basic figures, where it's like 4 points of articulation, maybe an elbow and knee joint, and that's about it. So I don't know, because like as far as like stuff like excuse me, as far as stuff as like head articulation is concerned, for a McFarlane figure for the All Might, it's not that great, but for the Sub-Zero, it's okay, but it's nothing really to, it's nothing that NECA hasn't done 20 times better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm looking at Superman right now. And it looks like he's got ball jointed hands, like along the line, or wrists along the lines of like a figure arts, where it's like it's a ball joint that pegs into the forearm, and then it's got swappable hands, so they obviously peg on to another peg, so you get that full range. Diaphragm joint, looks like he's got butterfly, which kind of looks like like Pizza Spidey, kind of like the Spider-Man mold kind of deal, where it's like a ball inside of a ball with a disc,
right,
or whatever. Who am I? Listen to me talking about balls and discs, but yeah, I don't know. I might pick up the Batman. Even though I just got rid of my Batman animated series stuff because I had nowhere to put it. I might just go ahead and start a whole another one of them.
Right, well, I mean, it depends on how well this goes. The problem, again, is with the McFarlane, their history with, like, their Fortnite, their Fortnite figures were just horrendously known for having really weak ankles. Some were absolute impossible to stand up on their own, even if you got the stand, and then that's when you would notice, oh, wow, these ankle joints are absolute garbage, so I don't know. We'll see when they come out. I mean, there's people already posting in some of the action figure junkies. One guy like, oh, they have a case of these here already. Yeah. So we'll see, man. What it is going to be. What it's going to be. Like Mattel had a lot of chances not to fuck it up, but they fucked up. And then their last two waves, they finally did what they should have done years ago at a double, add an extra hinge on the knees and elbows and gave them ball joint, thighs, not fucking that horrific like T. Oh God, I forgot what it was called. It's like some sort of T formation thing, which if you did a split, they looked so fucking if. It was.
Were they the same ones that did? No, they didn't do the DC collectible stuff, did they?
No. DC Collectibles is another company. Those are just as bad, if not worse, in some cases. Like because
I like the Batman stuff, but the hips were really, really weird on those.
What a lot of people are complaining about the DC collectible stuff is that you get them, you pose them once, but the moment you kind of like, I want to say pop the cork on the joints, they're no longer as stiff anymore. They're ply, they're flimsy, they're flabby. Like some guy did a review on his Professor Zoom DC collectible figure, and he had it for like a week. It was great, picked it back up, and then the thing hasn't been able to stand up since. Same thing with like the Shazam Black Adam 2-pack they had for a while. Again, the joints are just the knees, especially the knees, like are the first to go. Then my friend picked up the DC Collectibles Professor Zoom, and I tried to fix it. And what I noticed was oh wow, man, like these pegs they have for these knee joints aren't like Marvel Legend pegs where they have like, it's wider at one side and it gets smaller on the other type of deal. It's like one solid little piece, and it's made out of like plastic that I'm I'm no engineer like Justin, but like I don't think the plastic is engineered to handle the tolerance of what it was supposed to do.
Justin?
Yeah.
I don't know. Never messed with them.
You thinking about, but you want to buy that? We should buy the license. Fuck it. We'll start a GoFundMe, and we'll get the license.
That's what we're gonna do.
And I know I'm a DC fan, so I'll do figure design. Superman has a purple cape, right? No, wait, this was her. No, I was just trying to think of something random off the top of my head. That's like, what's the worst possible thing I could come up with? Oh, excuse me.
Going
guys
back
are
to
bored,
G.I.
me,
Joe,
sorry.
do you think, like, and talking about, like, buying the license and stuff, like, do you think it could get, like, if, let's say this hypothetical Snake Eyes movie comes out and it bombs, right? G.I. Joe doesn't kickstart. You think Hasbro holds on to it more, or do you think they see if they can sell the property?
Well, I can't see him fucking caring less about it.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. There's Rachel.
I think they should automatically sell it, even before
It'd be
the movie
interesting
comes
to see
out.
if they sold it, because, like, I do think that there's legs to it somewhere. I don't know. It's just not.
They should
with
sell
Hasbro.
it. They should sell it to Disney, and then Disney should contract Hasbro to make the toys.
I always say make a He-Man. I wish they'd make a He-Man line or something. Come out with some toys where some well articulated.
They are.
Stuff.
They are. They're
Yeah,
doing like a more articulated version of the vintage line that they had.
Yeah.
It debuted in SDCC where there was a He-Man Prince Adam 2-pack.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a He-Man Skeletor 2-pack. My apologies. Sorry, Greg.
I was gonna say FYE has something, but I think they may just be like reissues of the original figures.
Oh yeah, like GameStop did.
Yeah, maybe. I just remember seeing them around Christmas time because I had some FYE like online gift card, but it wasn't enough to actually get anything after taxes and extremely high shipping. So I just let it expire. I mean, I guess I could have gone to a store, but who wants to go outside, right?
Yeah, who wants to shop outside?
And honestly, Justin, you have to look at, the terrain of today's world.
Mm-hmm.
Would a series based on an elite special military unit really
That's the
last
big thing,
long
right?
in today's, political environment?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Like it kind of hit the sweet spot back in the day, and like now it's a little bit more tough to grab the audience with that theme,
Mm-hmm. So it's like, back in the 80s, it was all like, Ayatollah, Athahola. And now they're like, come on, guys. No. It's not our fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's not our fight.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine the fucking toxicity? Like, what do you mean, Lady J? Why they got this SJW agenda? Got to push that. Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. So we got Roadblock and his cousin, Heavy Duty. Yeah, they're really padding the line with, They're
trying to make that Minority Report. What's this one here, Scarlet? What is she, genderqueer? Am I supposed to refer to her as they? Man.
What's my pronouns?
It's like, I hear Cobra Commander is a Muslim.
Yeah, I don't know.
I bet he's a Muslim under that mask.
It's sad to think about because, like, as much as I'd love to see it, like, I do think it's probably at this point more of an adult collectible hobby than like something that you can easily turn into a franchise you're gonna grab kids with anymore. And it's sad, like it's kind of sad because it's never gonna be what it was at this point.
Wait,
so
Tomax and Saymont are they're adopted. Like, they're two adopted kids. Like so, like one of them's Asian and one's like Somali.
And they both identify as non-binary.
You know what? If I was Hasbro and I was gonna I was gonna let GI Joe go to shit, like I would do that and just piss everybody off.
What I would do is pretend I sold the license to another company, and then I would do that. So I'd be like, what? Why would they do that with our property? Well, we can't do that anymore. So that way you don't tarnish your own name, and look bad for it. But, yeah.
Like Hasbro Hoys.
Mm-hmm. We had no clue that they were going to do this.
Takasa Tomy.
Mm-hmm. I'm still convinced that those knockoffs weren't actually knockoffs, and they were just like these don't quite meet our quality standards. Like, well, might as well sell them with a different name. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I honestly, and I got love for G.I. Joe. And I think over the last 10 years, they kind of got in the shaft, right?
In the military,
again, it's just
don't ask, don't tell.
You're horrible.
But hashtag Rose.
The thing is, in today's environment, man, I really don't think I see parents buying their kids this.
No, not right now. No. But I say that, but then you get things like Fortnite, and that's all, that's guns and it's weird guns and military and stuff, but they're selling things, so I don't know.
But that's not a very, I don't see the world of Fortnite being almost politically charged as G.I. Joe.
Agreed.
I'm saying, you had to deal with generals, you had corporals, this was a task force brought together by the president. Well, which side did the president lean on? Was he to the right or to the left? Is he bipartisan? What's going on? What are the lobbyists saying? What's happening? So it's unfortunate.
Though, I do think, and this is relegated to comic books, and maybe G.I. Joe's done it because I haven't read G.I. Joe comics for a long time now. But Captain America had a spin where he's like I'm pro America, but I'm not pro what's going on. And it was pretty interesting line of comics. Be interesting. Who knows?
But people got mad at that dude, right? The guy that was writing it.
Yeah.
That wasn't that long ago.
No, I don't.
Yeah, and they were trashing him on Twitter and.
I remember. Oh my God, I'm gonna take you back, Greg. When that was happening with Nick Spencer, when Captain America said "Hail Hydra," there was a guy in the cafe who was talking about it, and his only reply to everyone's comment, and they were all fair comments. They were all being really nice to him. He's like, "Yo, whatever," but he is a liberal. And then it's he's like, they never put politics in comic books. I'm like, dude, have you never heard of fucking Alan Moore? This has always kind of been a thing. So, you could probably do that. You could probably do that, angle with G.I. Joes. But honestly, I don't know. I think that's just, and I mean no disrespect to the hardcore G.I. Joe fans that are listening, because you love Transformers also. But
shout out to Mike.
Yeah, shout out to Mike. Who's Mike?
The one G.I. Joe fan that might be listening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and that Matt's boy.
Yeah, that's my boy Blue.
Matt's watching Rachel Maddow.
No, I'm not watching Rachel Maddow. I'm not watching Draft Nick.
I hate to say it like this, but that series is basically dead in the water. It thrives now in the world of comic books. You have hardcore comic book fans, that are fans of G.I. Joe that follow that lore that IDW's doing, and you might as well, and that's it.
Yeah, that is true.
Got a mobile game coming out. I was looking at that at histank.com, but I honestly don't even think it'll be that popular.
No. It's the type of thing that it stays around for a couple of years and then just fades off into obscurity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what else I think, just to say about G.I. Joe, I think really what hurts is G.I. Joe is mainly known for the vehicles. And just a lot of people didn't really have enough room to put a lot of vehicles because they were pretty, decent sized vehicles, even back in the 80s, they take up a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
So nowadays, it's just you don't really have the room to collect all of the vehicles and then all the guys and stuff. So that might hurt it too a little bit.
This is the big reason that I've been saying it for years is I want them to do the
acid rain scale.
Yeah, the acid rain scale, or even Mask. Make how the Mask characters are little 2.5, 3 inch figures. Like, you can do that.
My mask.
Like, when Creo
Dude.
came out, I'm like, it's kind of like a step in the right direction, but I don't want to play fucking Legos. I want to, I want like small little GI Joes with little accessories. There was some line out there, Mega Blocks maybe.
Oh, they did the Call of Duty.
Yeah. It was
McFarlane
Mega
does
Blocks,
like those.
and like,
I'm sorry, McFarlane does Call of Duty, I think.
but Mega Blocks had the license at one point, and like they had a special ops pack, and like I'm like, this is fucking Snake Eyes. It's like a little, like, not quite Lego, not quite complete action figure with like decent articulation and a bunch of weapons and stuff. Like, this is Snake Eyes, like, come on.
Yeah,
You literally go crazy, and you can make an aircraft carrier that won't take up, a chunk
football field.
Dude,
if I could have one line come back, either to do a whole new line or to do like maybe a 25th anniversary or 30th, whatever, do a whole everything, would be Mask. I would love if they'd come out and I could go walk into Walmart and find some Mask toys. That would be
That'd
so
be cool. I'd even like to see just some of like the classics reissued. Like,
yeah, I would love reissued.
Make the Rhino, make Spectrum. The Spectrum, the car, the Mask. I think it was the Mask. What was the car's name? I don't remember.
Which one? The Thunderbird?
Yeah. Is that what it was called?
Oh. Was it? Yeah, it was a Thunderbird, or was it?
It was a Camaro.
The Camaro. I'm sorry.
Thunderhawk. That was the name.
Thunderhawk.
Yeah. So make like Thunderhawk, make Rhino, make Switchblade, and like a couple others. Like even that would be cool.
Volcano.
I never got into Mask when I was a kid.
Speaking of things related to Mask, back around, I guess it was around Black Friday. One of the things that's coming to my house relatively soon. You know that Bad Cube Captain Huffy?
Yeah, they're
like
Huffer,
the really weird, like why the
black
fuck
and orange
you...
one. Yeah.
I got it for like $20 on Black Friday.
Nice.
And I'm like, I think I might have to break out the old airbrush and give it the bulldog treatment, like make them like light blue and stuff.
Yeah, dude, I think isn't that the figure that shut Bad Cube down?
It's the best thing that I've seen them ever do. I really don't understand Captain Huffy, why that was a thing, but yep, I got him for $20.
This was the company that was knocking it out of the park with their Insecticons.
Yeah, they did Sideswipe and Red Alert, which a lot of people that was controversy, I guess, or not. But they had some when people were wondering why they were doing a Sideswipe and a Red Alert, because we already had an MP version already.
Yeah,
and
their Sideswipe. I don't know about Red Alert, but at least Sideswipe, he's like, if you like MP Sunstreaker, their MP Sideswipe is perfect with it. Like, it's so much better.
Yeah, I have Sun Surge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did Sun Surge. I mean, they had some pretty good
and that's the thing.
Stuff coming out.
Bad Cube Sun Surge looks better next to the Bad Cube or the Masterpiece Sideswipe, Sideswipe. I'm getting names all confused now. But the Masterpiece Sunstreaker looks better next to the Bad Cube Sideswipe. So, yeah.
I mean, Bad Cube was pretty. I bought their. They had what they put out. They had Trailbreaker and Hoist.
Mm-hmm. They
put out some decent stuff.
Yeah, they did. What's his name? I think probably like one of the ones that most people don't tend to like is Warpath. But like, I mean, he's been sitting on my shelf as Warpath for a while. Like, it's kind of a pain to transform, but he looks good.
It was.
And he's not terrible in robot mode. He's just not quite what you want for Warpath. But
you know what? What really pisses me off is when I got the Bad Cube Trailbreaker. In there, it was like concept art, and they showed like the IDW style Trailbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Would it have killed you to go this route?
Yeah.
Like, be a little unique.
Yeah.
But
and like the one thing with Bad Cube is like then they released, so like they were CubeX before, and they released the Huffer first, right? And then like they made the version 2. I'm like, this is a damn good toy, like this is a really good Huffer. And then they had pipes.
He's still my Huffer right now.
But then they had pipes. And like, you didn't really execute pipes as well. So I don't know. It's weird, but it is sad that they're kind of not a thing anymore.
Yeah, they have some decent releases. You know.
Yeah.
I
mean,
wonder
maybe
if I
they
get
are
that
still a thing and we
steamroll
just
at a
haven't
good
heard
price.
anything, but I feel like they're pretty dead.
All right. You want to read a
They got
question?
that
or-
steamroll at a good price, man.
Steamer. I don't know. Some of them they're hard to find still, are now hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
So, good luck if you try to find it.
Yeah.
We're gonna read a question, or what are we doing? Are we done?
No, I think we could do next week's episode. We could focus more on questions and discussions, and give the news a little break.
So next week, let's plan to have another 45-minute discussion on
About cable. Yeah. And sports, too. Wow.
Oh, calm down there, Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. So, hold on. I am, right now as we speak, I'm going to bbts.com.
All right.
To look at party.
I think it's sold out, man.
Are you looking for Steamroll?
I'm going to check.
Yeah, I think it's easier to find the red alert than it is the Steamroll. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I never mess with either one of those.
Really, you
We
haven't?
only got 2 listings for
I have
Becky.
not.
One is their Swerve, and then Captain Hopper for $80. Swerve is like 60.
Mm-hmm. Remind me, Matt. I'll try to find the box and stuff, and I'll send Steamroll your way. Like, he's really, like, when you see him next to like if you are in on that MP, cartoon type scale, like Steamroll kills the MP sideswipe. So
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll have to do a comparison with the MP one.
yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll get him put back
I
in
never-
the vehicle and send him your way.
I was one of the ones that were, just satisfied with this MP sideswipe. A lot of people were like that. And then everybody's like, oh, it's pretty good. And everybody's trying to get it now. And it's like, oh, shit, sold out.
I think I got mine for a good price, and I was like, I'll just check this out. Like, I was happy too, and then I was like, oh, I'm not really.
I think he's
happy
only like,
with
what?
this, so.
Was it $60, I think, when he started out, or something? 60 or 80?
He was relatively affordable.
Okay.
Damn. Have you guys talked about the Iron Factory Void Tyrant that was coming out? That's up for pre-order.
Which one? What's his original name?
Galvatron, IDW Galvatron.
Oh yeah. Well, we talked a little about it. They showed him. They showed a lot of new stuff at the last Shanghai convention thing they had over there, and yeah, he's something. Him and Scourge. They got Scourge coming too. Looks really good.
Okay, he does. He's got a little scythe and everything.
Yep. So they got him, and then they got a bunch of stuff. Iron Factory.
Power
all of
Glide's
it.
coming out. They're doing new
Yeah.
Seekers too.
Iron
wonder if
Factory
these are
or
like an uptake, because it's the same aesthetic they've been doing lately. Like this one's called Obsidian, which I guess is the Death Screamer, Death Star Scream, whatever fucking version of him the fans call it. And one looks like Thundercracker, I want to say.
Yeah, they showed a lot of new stuff. Magic Square's got a bunch of new stuff coming out. New Age. I mean, all the top 3 Legend, companies have a lot of stuff coming out right now.
Oh man, Gravestone's out in stock too. Fuck me for not fucking.
Yeah. Terry's got it.
Tar.
Terrible
tar.
My plug for Terry
Terrible
is
Tar. What are y'all doing there?
he just had a kid too. So congratulations, Terry. I don't know if he listens to us or not, but
Terry.
he had a kid.
Now, if you want to talk about stuff that
Is his
catches
first
you
kid,
off
do you know?
guard,
Second.
Okay.
is he from China?
Oh, they're tearing the roof off his house.
Yeah, they are.
I saw that documentary. I watched
did
that
too.
last week on Netflix. They're going to tear the roof off his house.
The one I saw was on Amazon Prime, but
Oh, it was Amazon Prime. You're right. It was
yeah,
the China. Yeah.
the one-child policy.
Yeah, and then everybody's like, "Oh, it's so nice to see you. You look just like your mom." And she's like, "I'm gonna go talk to so and so." They're like, "Oh no, you get out of here. You don't make trouble. You go now. Put shoes on outside."
You're deceitful American whore. You have more than one child. You deceive Great China.
Yeah, that was Jesus Christ, man. That was some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what we're gonna do here is
everybody pre-order your stuff from Terry so you can buy a new roof.
It's like buy a roof. Oh, that's a slogan. We need new roofs.
I think, Justin, what we could do next week is we'll make it a question-focused episode. We'll let the news take a rest.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Well, especially MP Collector, #1 guy. And, shout outs to the individual I spoke with on Facebook Messenger today. Thanks for the love.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
This week, unless there's anything that's like super like important to kind of talk about, like let's not bother. So let's try to pull for some questions.
Yeah.
So.
Are we going to do our top 10 of the first week of January?
Our top 10 list of 2019. Yes. We can do that. Yeah.
Sure.
Why not? Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, baby. Tell me how. So as always, you guys can check us out on Facebook.com/ShatteredCast, and you can look us up on Twitter and Instagram. If you reach out to us on Facebook, we'll try to message you as best we can. We have an automatic reply, but we encourage you guys to send us an email over at, what's the email, Greg?
Shatteredcastonline. Yeah.
At gmail.com.
Hell yeah, gspot.com.
Yeah, G-Spot. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. So on behalf of me and the other members of Shatteredcast Uncut, for the sake of Primus, please collect responsibly, be good to yourselves and each other. And just for the hell of it, don't forget to moonwalk.
Boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom.